Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Forrester's main office, Ridge gapes at the LLC document and Steffi asks what's wrong. All that's left wing is your hand. Ridge asks Carter why his name is on the document. Why did you subscribe this? In Hope's cabin, she checks her phone for a communication from Carter. Pacing, she wonders what's going on over there. Brook enters and says her call lasted longer than anticipated. She asks how Hope is doing. She's dealing with a lot, thanks to Steffi. Hope thinks Steffi brought a lot of this on herself. She recaps that Forrester is resolved into two camps, those supporting her and those supporting Steffi. That's not how it should be. Brook clucks that she keeps trying to get Ridge to talk sense to Steffi. Hope says it's his son and he has a hard time saying no to her. Brook says they know she's wrong because Hope was wearing lingerie for Carter, not for Finn. Hope can't tell her now. Steffi would make Carter's life miserable. She doesn't want that for him or for them. She's defensive of this new relationship. She frets, he's just risking so much. Brook asks if there's commodity further going on than she knows with Carter or the two of them. Hope isn't relatively sure what her mama is asking. Brook's not too sure what she's asking either, but she wonders if they're keeping commodity to themselves. Hope quips that they're not eloping anytime soon. They talk about the pros and cons of following your heart. It doesn't always work out, but Brook and Ridge are together now. Their fortune. Hope aloud. That about Liam for a time, but Steffi was always close by. Brook recaps that they both had children with him and he felt pulled in two directions. Hope has moved on, and what she has with Carter, she can't imagine Liam or any other man fighting for her the way he is. In the main office, Ridge questions Carter's hand being on the paperwork as director. Carter offers to draw up new papers. Taylor comes by and apologizes for interposing. Steffi says they're nearly done. Carter says he can come back. Ridge says, no, he trusts him. Ridge signs on the dotted line and tells Carter that everyone there loves and trusts him. He hands him back the inked paperwork. Latterly, Taylor says he's glad that Carter got the LLC paperwork squared down. Ridge and Steffi tell her they calculate on him, but he hasn't been a platoon player recently. Steffi says Hope has induced him that this is a particular vendetta, but she truly wants what's stylish for Forrester. They go over them, allowing Carter's ideas are too parlous. Ridge says it bothers him to have pressure. Taylor thinks Carter might take some time to come around. Steffi wouldn't change her mind about Hope and doesn't suppose her father will ask her to. Ridge says this is about Carter digging in his heels about Hope. I don't get it. In the cabin, Hope goes over Brook's benefactions to Forrester and complains that none of that matters because the Logans are held to a different standard. Steffi's rearmost attack underscores that and shows her bias. Brook notes that Carter has called her out on that. Hope says Carter isn't a yes man. Ridge and Steffi are going to realize that. Especially when Brook asks, when what? Carter comes in at that moment. Brook says she'll give them some time alone. Carter tells Hope that he fought for her the stylish that he could. He felt like he was getting through to Ridge and advised him if he didn't get Steffi to change her mind Forrester would no way be the same. But he didn't hear him. Hope asks if he got them to subscribe the LLC papers. Carter says Steffi inked. Ridge was about to when he saw his name on the papers. Hope's eyes widen. He knows? He figured us out? In the main office, Steffi tells Taylor how nice it's to have her there. It's nice to have both of her parents there. She assures them she's not trying to push them back together, but recaps that what he did for her mama was amazing. Taylor says she feels like a new woman, thanks to him. Ridge loves feeling appreciated. Carter doesn't. It's important they let him know that the family felicitations and values him. In Hope's cabin, Carter tells her Ridge was detracted by Taylor's appearance and he didn't see that it listed him as the one running the company. He paces. I felt really shamefaced. Ridge said he trusted him, and he inked them. Hope knows how delicate this must be for him. Carter says the man trusts him. No way in a million times would Ridge imagine that he could do this to him, to his family, and to the company they love. But also he thinks about how Hope was let go. Hope for the future should have been supported, not removed. He takes out the papers and isn't sure. Hope admits she's not exactly comfortable with this moreover. But they tried to find middle ground and Ridge and Steffi, the high and potent Forresters, refused. They don't get to sit on the throne presently. You do. Carter, you could be the one running Forrester Creations. In the main office, Steffi muses that Carter is responding to Hope acting like a miss in torture. Ridge says he's still a good friend to him. He's someone he can count on and trust. In Hope's cabin, she frets that Carter is risking everything. She just wishes the Forresters would come to their senses. Carter tells her that Steffi called her a whine to his face. She's making this particular and it's wrong for him to sit back and let it be. But it comes at a price. Ridge is like a family to him, and the Forresters are like family. Brook walks up to the door in time to hear Hope say, "You could be in control now." She listens as Carter tells Hope he can bring her back and reinstate her line. He can turn Forrester into the kind of place where everyone has a voice, indeed the Logans. He can make sure that her family gets their due. He wonders how Ridge and Steffi see it. Hope inspires so numerous, me out most of all. You said you believed in me. I love you. That's why I did what I did. He's be lying if he said he didn't have a giant hole in his stomach. Can we really do this? Can we turn Forrester upside down and take over? Ridge has no idea that when he and Steffi inked these papers, Hope says, they intentionally gave control of Forrester Creations over to you outdoors. Brook's jaw drops. Carter tells Hope if they do this, he'll bring her back. He doesn't want this to blow back on her, so it'll be his choice, and his alone. Hope thinks he has a choice to make, kick in Ridge and Steffi out and put you, Carter Walton, in charge of Forrester Creations, outdoors. Brook rolls. Brook gave Finn a cure of reality. She visited him at the Precipice house to get further answers about her son's blasting. Brook also told him commodity that he desperately demanded to hear. Up to this point, Finn has been induced that Hope wants him. How will he really feel when he learns the verity? Steffi and Finn have come to the couple of Los Angeles. They were indeed given the couple name Shin. Steffi and Finn suppose they're a hot commodity and that everybody wants them. Liam was after Steffi at one point. And now Finn is induced that Hope is throwing herself at him. He can't feel to shake the study from his mind. It's as if this idea is feeding his pride. Brook argued to Finn that Hope wasn't trying to betray him. She hit Finn with a cure of reality. Brook told him that Hope was into him presently. These are the tough words that he demanded to hear. How will Finn feel about this? Will his pride get hurt? After all, this was the same man who formerly gave Hope head massages. What he doesn't realize is that he also crossed boundaries. Finn now knows the verity. Hope is that into him presently. Can he eventually move on? Or will he still move himself that Hope is into him? How will Steffi feel about this? The couple enjoys being obsessed with abhorring Hope. There could be a part of Finn who enjoyed getting attention from another woman. Brook's words cut deep. He'd an intriguing expression on his face. But will Finn eventually face reality? He might not recover from this. Rather, he might still move himself that Hope wants him. Deep down, some part of him could be interested in her.